here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Darnold now to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shaheed coming in motion left. Walker on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Darnold. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold coming back after the pick. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
We go set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Flushed out now to his left. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Somehow they find 12 yards there on 4th and 10, Brock, and that is enough to convert and bring up a fresh set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Darnold to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Darnold looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing here, Darnold. He brings it in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Field coming right up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Toss play. This is Walker. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be halted just before we can reach the 30. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go. 180.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw it. Taken in by Chase, left side. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
1-1, ready?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Nice hot. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got ground. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
Just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trusty tight end.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
180. Nice hot.
Looking to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. It'll be the 1st and more. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from Pater here. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing the football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now an inside give to Walker. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now Darnold. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Brings up
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
a 7-yard gain.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go side. Go red, 80.
Here's Walker running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Motioning the tight end left. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow 80.
Running back motions right. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
The score, Seahawks 15.
Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in, and he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
180. Raise up.
Burrow from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Gun.
He's got Gesicki complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
9 yards.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Cincinnati.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180. Start.
From the gun, again to Brown. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. 12. 12. Start.
Finds Chase on the slant. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Hey, can. Start.
Throwing now. Right back to Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals jump in front late. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Young on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go side.
Here he is to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw.
26-yard line.
Bonner with the grab. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Red 80. Go side.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Side.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Setting up to pass. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
First and 10. Darnold. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Over first and 10
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's a design run. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.